9 out of 10 drivers have no idea these genius car hacks are even possible. But here's the twist, just one of them could save you thousands in repairs. And in 2026, with cars becoming more software-controlled and repair prices rising faster than ever, these little-known tricks matter even more. Most drivers are losing money not because their cars are failing, but because nobody ever taught them how to prevent small problems before they snowball into expensive ones. Today, I'll show you 17 smart, simple, surprisingly effective hacks that even experienced drivers overlook. And the reason you should stay until the end is because hack number 1 solves a problem you don't realize your car has until it's too late. Stick with me, these could save you hundreds this year alone. Hack 17. Stop killing your key fob battery. Most drivers never realize that their key fob constantly broadcasts signals, even when it's just sitting on a kitchen counter or shoved inside a jacket pocket. That non-stop communication drains the battery far faster than expected, leading to frequent replacements and unexpected failures. The easiest fix is storing your key fob inside a small metal tin or bowl whenever you're home. The metal naturally blocks outgoing radio signals, reducing battery consumption while also stopping thieves from capturing and boosting the signal to unlock your car. This simple move extends the life of your fob battery by months, reduces accidental wake-ups of your vehicle's electronics, and helps prevent relay theft attempts that are becoming more common in 2026. Drivers assume their battery just dies, but the real problem is unnecessary broadcasting. One tiny habit, placing your fob in a metal container, protects your car, cuts down replacements, and saves you unexpected headaches. Hack 16. Winterproof your wipers overnight. Frozen wipers are one of the fastest ways to ruin an otherwise good pair of blades. When they freeze to the windshield, most drivers try to pull or force them loose, tearing the rubber edge or weakening the internal structure. Instead of replacing blades repeatedly every winter, wrap each wiper in a microfiber cloth before bed. Microfiber doesn't freeze stiff like regular fabric, holds a bit of warmth, and stops moisture from bonding to the rubber. In the morning, simply remove the cloth and your wipers will be free, flexible, and ready to work. This small habit prevents cracking, eliminates scraping damage, and can extend the life of your wipers by several months. Microfiber cloths are washable and reusable, making this hack nearly free. Most winter wiper problems come from freezing, not wear, and this trick eliminates the cause entirely. One cloth per blade can save you from unnecessary replacements. Hack 15. The $1 battery terminal fix. Battery corrosion is one of the most common causes of slow starts, dim lights, and electrical glitches, yet many shops immediately recommend a new battery because it's the most profitable fix. In reality, the solution is usually a simple cleaning with baking soda and water. Mix the two into a paste, apply it to the terminals, let it bubble for a moment, and then scrub gently with an old toothbrush. The corrosion dissolves instantly, restoring strong electrical flow. Wipe it clean, dry it, and finish with a thin layer of petroleum jelly or dielectric grease to slow future buildup. A dirty connection mimics a dying battery, causing unnecessary replacements that cost far more than a small cleaning. This simple method protects your alternator, improves cold weather starting, and prevents voltage drops that confuse onboard sensors. For about $1 in a few minutes, you can avoid one of the most common automotive upsells. Hack 14. The fastest no-fog windshield trick. Foggy windshields slow drivers down every winter morning, but most people rely entirely on blasting the defrost mode, wasting fuel and waiting far longer than necessary. A quicker method is switching to warm air, not cold, and slightly cracking one window. Warm air absorbs moisture faster than cold air, and the cracked window lets humid cabin air escape instead of circulating. Together, they create a rapid pressure and humidity balance that clears fog in half the time. This method also prevents fog from returning during the drive, something the AC alone can't guarantee. Drivers assume fog is caused by mechanical issues, but often it's simply trapped moisture with nowhere to go. This airflow trick stops the problem instantly without using full power climate settings. It's faster, safer, and more efficient than the default defrost method. Try it once and you'll never waste minutes staring at a cloudy windshield again. Hack 13. The Silica Pack Headlight Revival. Headlight dimming isn't always caused by oxidation outside the lens. Often, it's trapped moisture inside the housing that fogs the lens and reduces brightness. Instead of replacing the assembly or paying for expensive restoration services, place a silica gel packet inside the headlight housing through the bulb opening. The silica absorbs internal humidity, gradually drying the inside of the lens and restoring clarity. This prevents moisture droplets from forming, stops haze from returning, and reduces the risk of electrical shorts caused by internal condensation. Headlights act like tiny sealed rooms, and once moisture gets inside, it lingers unless absorbed. Replacing the assembly can cost hundreds, but this hack costs nothing if you save silica packets from products you already buy. Swap out a fresh one every few months, and your headlights will stay clearer, brighter, and safer at night. It's an unbelievably simple fix most drivers never consider. Hack 12. The Hidden AC Airflow Boost. If your car's air conditioning feels weak, most places will immediately suggest refrigerant refills or component diagnostics, but the real problem is often much simpler: a clogged cabin air intake at the base of your windshield. Leaves, dust, pollen, and debris accumulate here throughout the year, restricting airflow before it even reaches the blower motor. Clearing this area takes seconds and provides an instant performance boost. With more air flowing freely into the system, your AC and heater both become noticeably stronger, and your cabin filter lasts longer. This is especially important for cars parked under trees or in dusty environments. Most drivers never check this intake, and shops rarely mention it because weak airflow is an easy upsell. But this tiny bit of maintenance prevents overworking your HVAC system and keeps your cabin more comfortable. Clean the intake regularly, and your entire climate system performs better without spending a cent. Hack 11. Mirror Line Parking Trick. Perfect parking doesn't require sensors or expensive garage guides. A simple old-school trick is aligning your driver's side mirror with a fixed object like a shelf edge, wall marking, or pole every time you pull in. Once the mirror and object line up visually, you'll stop at the exact same distance every time without guessing or inching forward nervously. This method removes uncertainty, especially in tight garages where depth perception becomes unreliable. Because your mirror angle is consistent, the alignment becomes automatic after just a few uses. It's especially helpful at night or in poorly lit spaces where traditional markers are hard to see. Most drivers rely solely on cameras or sensors, but these can lag, misjudge, or fail. The mirror line trick always works and requires no hardware, calibration, or maintenance. Within a week, you'll start parking perfectly without hesitation. Simple, precise, and totally free. If these hacks are helping already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I share simple, practical car tips that save you money, prevent surprise repairs, and keep your car running longer. Subscribing means you won't miss the updates that protect both your vehicle and your wallet. So tap that button and let's keep going. Hack 10. The lock bar that protects more than you think. A steering wheel lock bar isn't just a theft deterrent, it also helps protect your steering components from long-term stress. While thieves increasingly use signal-boosting devices to bypass modern keyless systems, a visible lock bar instantly tells them your car isn't worth the hassle. It forces them to move on to easier targets because breaking a lock bar takes time, makes noise, and dramatically increases their risk. But here's what most drivers don't realize. When you park on uneven surfaces or with your wheels turned, pressure builds in the steering column. A lock bar distributes that pressure differently, reducing wear on the internal mechanism. That added protection can delay expensive steering repairs down the road. Mechanics rarely suggest this because steering work is profitable. A $25 lock can prevent issues costing hundreds. Plus, the bar doubles as an emergency tool, giving you added peace of mind. Cheap, effective, and multifunctional. Hack 9. The DIY visor hack that stops eye-burning glare. Sun glare during sunrise or sunset can blind you completely, especially when the sun hits at awkward angles your visor can't reach. Instead of buying overpriced visor extensions, cut a small strip of matte black plastic, like a tinted folder, and attach it with removable Velcro tabs. This lets you reposition it instantly for any angle, giving you full control without blocking visibility. Unlike suction cup visors that fall off or tinted films that bubble in heat, this DIY extender stays put and adapts to your needs. It doesn't interfere with airbags and removes cleanly whenever you want. Most drivers never think to modify their visors and instead struggle with dangerous glare that slows reaction time and increases accident risk. With a simple $3 piece of plastic, you eliminate glare, reduce eye strain, and gain safer visibility in seconds. It's adjustable, cheap, reliable, and far more useful than most store-bought accessories. Hack 8. The tire stop floor marker trick. Garage parking doesn't need fancy lasers or hanging tennis balls. A simple floor marker provides perfect accuracy every time. Place a small piece of colored tape or a wooden wedge exactly where your front tire should stop. When parking, slowly pull forward until your tire touches the marker. No guessing, no creeping, no accidental bumps. This method is especially effective in tight garages or small driveways where even a few inches make a difference. Floor markers work better than ceiling guides because they align directly with the tire's natural stopping point and are visible from inside the car. They're subtle, safe, and don't interfere with movement around the garage. It also helps prevent hitting shelves, tools, or the garage door. Mechanics and body shops won't mention this because parking-related scrapes and dents bring in steady business. A simple floor marker eliminates those risks effortlessly. Hack 7. The $2 vent clean that beats pro services. Vent dust is one of the biggest causes of weak airflow and musty odors, yet shops will happily sell AC sanitation treatments instead of addressing the real issue. All you need is a soft bristle painter's brush and a small vacuum. Lightly brush inside each vent to loosen trapped dust and debris while the vacuum collects everything immediately. This prevents dirt from blowing into your cabin, reduces strain on your HVAC system, and keeps air quality fresh. Because much of the odor comes from dust, not mold, this simple cleaning often eliminates smells completely. Regular vent brushing also reduces buildup on your cabin filter, extending its lifespan. Professional services charge high prices for what is often a superficial spray, but deep manual cleaning works better and lasts longer. For just a couple of dollars, you can restore strong airflow, improve cooling efficiency, and breathe cleaner air every time you drive. Hack 6. The wiper position secret nobody uses. Most drivers force their wipers upward to clean or replace them, not realizing modern cars have a safe method built in. For cars without an official service mode, activate the wipers once and immediately switch off the ignition mid-swipe. This stops the blades in an upright position, giving you full access without risking damage to the wiper motor or bending the arms. For cars with a dedicated maintenance mode, check the manual for the button sequence. It's usually simple, but completely overlooked. Using this method prevents costly breakage and makes cleaning or winter prep much easier. Mechanics often charge to replace wipers simply because drivers damage them by forcing them up. Knowing how to position your wipers safely protects the assembly, ensures smooth operation, and reduces long-term wear. A 2-second trick prevents a repair bill later. Hack 5. Silence your doors with one spray. Squeaky car doors, wind noise, and even minor water leaks often come from dried-out rubber seals, not hinges. Over time, weather seals lose flexibility, allowing air gaps and noise to creep into your cabin. A simple fix is applying a thin layer of silicone spray or silicone grease along the rubber on all doors, the trunk, and even the fuel door. Silicone conditions the rubber, restores softness, and forms a protective layer that prevents cracks and drying. This improves cabin quietness, stops squeaks instantly, and helps doors close more smoothly. It also prevents winter freeze-ups, saving you from pulling hard on stuck doors and tearing the seal. Many drivers mistake worn seals for mechanical door issues and end up paying for unnecessary adjustments. A quick silicone treatment every few months keeps your car quieter, cleaner, and better insulated, all for just a few dollars. Hack 4. Fog-proof glass with a drop of dish soap. Fog inside the windshield is caused by condensation forming on untreated glass, not a mechanical problem. A quick, long-lasting hack is applying a tiny drop of dish soap to a microfiber cloth and spreading it thinly across the inside of the windshield. Buff until clear. The soap leaves an invisible film that prevents moisture droplets from forming, keeping your glass fog-free for days or even weeks.
This method is widely used by motorcyclists and divers because it works reliably in humid conditions. Unlike anti-fog sprays that fade quickly or leave streaks, dish soap is inexpensive, consistent, and extremely effective. It reduces fogging instantly, improves visibility, and eliminates that frustrating morning struggle. Most drivers never learn this technique and continue wasting time defogging every day. One tiny dab of dish soap can transform your morning drive and make winter weather far less stressful. Hack 3. Creep Mode, the tight space escape tool. Many modern vehicles include a low-speed creep mode designed for precise movement in tight spaces, but most drivers don't realize it exists. Creep mode lets your car move forward or backward at a controlled crawl without touching the gas pedal, giving you maximum control in parking garages, tight driveways, or narrow spots. It prevents jerky acceleration, reduces the risk of scraping bumpers, and makes maneuvering incredibly smooth. Some cars enable this mode automatically in certain driving settings, while others hide it inside advanced menus. Mechanics rarely highlight this because damage from parking mistakes is profitable. Learning how your vehicle's creep mode works makes small space driving far easier, safer, and more stress-free. It's especially helpful for new drivers or anyone who struggles with inch-perfect movement. Mastering this feature gives you the confidence and precision of a professional valet. Hack 2. Reset a broken trunk in seconds. Many trunk latch failures are simply jams, not actual mechanical breakage. If your trunk won't open, fold down your rear seats, crawl into the trunk, and locate the latch mechanism. Most modern trunks include a small access slot or mechanical override that resets the latch when pressed or pulled. Cold weather, dirt buildup, or a hard slam often cause the latch to stick halfway, making the electronic release fail. Manually resetting the lever usually restores full function instantly. Lubricating the latch afterward with silicone spray helps prevent future sticking. Mechanics frequently replace entire latch assemblies because it's an easy upsell, but most failures cost nothing to fix with a quick reset. Before paying hundreds, check the manual override. It's faster, safer, and often solves the issue completely. Hack 1. The manual door override everyone should know. Modern cars rely heavily on electronic actuators to lock and unlock doors, which means a dead battery or electrical failure can trap you inside if you don't know the manual override location. Most vehicles hide a small mechanical release behind a removable trim piece or rubber cap near the door latch. Removing the cover reveals a keyhole or lever that disengages the lock manually. This feature is required for safety, but rarely mentioned by dealerships or mechanics. Learning its location now ensures you can exit quickly during emergencies, accidents, or total power loss. It also helps you unlock a door when the exterior handle fails or the electronic fob stops working unexpectedly. This simple knowledge could genuinely save your life or prevent you from being stuck waiting for roadside assistance. Every driver should know exactly how to open their door manually. Thanks for watching.
These 17 car hacks aren't just tips, they're simple habits that protect your car, your money, and your peace of mind. If you learned something new today, make sure you check out the next videos because they dive even deeper into the hidden systems and secret features your car already has. Click any of these videos on your screen and I'll see you in a moment.